How's it going, everybody? Yay, it's Tuesday night. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, you guys. This is going to be a fun night. I'm so excited that y'all are here. Let's see who's in the chat. Super Mario Brothers 3. Toto's here. Jessica Lee, how's it going? Robert Rodriguez. Gemini Gypsy, how are you doing? And we got, let's see, Clouds. I try. I do my best. Ted, what's up? How's it going? This is going to be a fun night. A long awaited. Oh, my brother's here. Hello. How's it going? I'm so glad you're here. You're more than welcome to stop by and join in if you'd like. I have no problem with that. You're not very far away. Hey, Gemini. What up? What's up with me? Well, let's see. Queen Kush reacts. It's exciting. Oh, you're at the grocery store? Okay. All right. Well, you can come when you get back from the grocery store. Feel free to come in and hang out with us if you'd like. What's up with me? Well, not much. It's been a pretty good day. Did some writing, working on getting all the prep done for my next video, trying to set up my Dallas Watch With Me members stream or members event. I'm hoping that'll be done next week. I had to go to the dentist yesterday and I had to get I don't want to get too technical, but anyway, I got implants in the bottom and I'm getting ready to get my permanent dentures with my implants, and they had to go in and cut open some growth over my implants. So anyway, it was a not fun day at the dentist. And I got to go back on Thursday to get my final impressions for my permanent dentures, and my implants. So woo! It's been a long process. Lordy. I'm ready for that to be over. But anyways, so got lots going on. So glad you all are here. Yeah, I'm all right. It sounds worse than it is. They numbed me up real good. I didn't even feel it. But, then my mouth is numb for, the rest of the day or half the day anyways. And that's no fun. But, it is what it is. It's all a process to get to the final look, the final reveal. And, we'll have a big night of teeth reveal. I have to have some kind of a tooth themed or dentist themed night when I reveal my final smile after 8 months. Oh man, it might sound painful, but compared to when I had to get all my teeth extracted, that was like one of the worst experiences of my life. That was awful. If I can make it through that, I can make it through a tiny little, cut. A smile reveal party, exactly. Look what all this time and money has given me. Yay. Oh, thank you, Gemini. You're so sweet. Can't we just put Magnum and then Miami at the top? It's inevitable. We will see what happens. Now, the way I've got tonight's theme, as you all have seen from the thumbnail or the title of the video or the title of the stream, we are making an 80s TV theme song tier list. This was a long time coming. This should have been done a long time ago. I do apologize. But yeah, we're doing 80s TV theme songs. We are going to separate them out into sitcoms, dramas, and kids TV shows / cartoons. I want to start with sitcoms. I think this is the best way to do it, because otherwise I would there's so many, and to try to put them all on one tier list, I don't know. I'm maybe we can have a master tier list at the end of this, all at the end of everything, but I'm going to separate them out into sitcoms, dramas, and kids. Exactly. Matlock had a banger. I agree. I agree. So, anyways, so how I've got it set up. Let's see. Let's go. I want to start with sitcoms. I really do. So you see, they're a regular. I'm making my tier list through Canva. So hopefully I'm not giving away to you any information on here on my Canva page here. But we're going to start with sitcoms, and S tier, which is the superior god level tier. I wrote that would be iconic. A tier would be fantastic. B tier would be so good. C tier is okay, and then F tier is a bit boring. So that's how I have my ranking system for this. And as far as what constitutes an 80s show, my definition is a show that had the majority of its seasons air in the 1980s. So even though Facts of Life came out in 1979, it ran through 1988. So to me, that's an 80s show, even though it started technically in the 70s. Now you'll have something like The Wonder Years, which was on from 87 to 93. So or 88 to 93. So you're half in the 80s and half in the 90s. We'll have to debate over if we consider that an 80s show or not, but that's kind of how I see it. Is you have to have at least half your seasons at the minimum to air in the 80s. So another one that's going to be on the line is WKRP in Cincinnati, because it was half in the 70s and half in the 80s. So I don't know. Maybe we can just, if they're good enough, we can just put them on both lists. They can be a 70s show and an 80s show, or an 80s show and a 90s show. So as we go along, we'll discuss whether or not it belongs as an 80s show, and then we'll discuss where it should go on the tier list. Now, we'll be listening to some of them as we go. As we go through them, we're going to be listening to most of them. Obviously, I'll have to pause and stuff so we don't get in copyright trouble. But we'll listen to some of them, and then we'll decide where we're going to go. I will look at your comments. I have final say. Damn it, this is my stream. So I will have final say as to where it goes, but this is not a total dictatorship. This, I will listen to what you guys have to say in the comments. If you have a super chat that you want to throw in, if it's a show that we missed that I don't have on here that you want to rank, throw that in the super chat, or members. Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. All right. So, that being said, I hate when YouTubers say that. With that being said, let's get going. Yep, Three's Company was half 70s and half 80s too. So we're going to have to make some executive decisions on whether or not we consider some of these 80s shows or not. But we'll jump off that bridge when we come to it, right? All right. So, I say we start with I'm going to start with Perfect Strangers. How does that sound? I have Punky Brewster on the kids show list. We might push that up into the sitcom list, but I put Punky, and what else did I put on the kids list? I put Punky and My Two Dads on the kids show list, and Small Wonder. But if you guys want me to put it on the sitcom list, we can have that conversation. All right, so we're going to start off with Perfect Strangers. Let's go ahead and get them on the screen here. Here we go. About as far as criteria as how we're going to decide what's fantastic, superior, what's okay, fine. But I think that for me, what really elevates an 80s theme song is when they tell the story of the show, either in the lyrics or in the visuals that we're watching as the show starts. Spawn Freak. 1 month member. My most memorable 80s themes: the A Team, Knight Rider, Dallas, and Cheers. Are we counting cartoons, by the way? We are. Cartoons and kids shows are going to be on a different list. We're starting with sitcoms, we're going to go to dramas, and then we'll go to kids shows, cartoons. I don't know if we're going to get everything done tonight. So if we don't, we'll just have to continue next Tuesday. And then after we're done with all those 3 lists, we'll create a master list of all of the shows and their rankings. So that's kind of where I'm at. Closing themes is too much. There's enough opening themes that we're just going to focus on opening themes tonight. Yeah, this could possibly be 5 separate live streams. Right? You know, and because I put on these, I put the most well-known shows that I have prepped here. But if there's something that I'm missing, a smaller show or a show that only lasted 1 or 2 seasons but still had a great theme song, and you want me to talk about it, let me know in the comments. MASH is not on the list because I consider it a 70s show. It had most of its run in the 70s. So if you guys want to veto that decision, make your case in the comments. But I consider it to be a 70s show. Yeah, this is a huge project. So we are starting with sitcoms, all right? We might only get through sitcoms tonight. And if that's the case, then we'll get through sitcoms tonight, and then we'll do dramas next week, and then we'll do kids shows the following week. We're going to do this on Tuesday nights for however long as it takes. But the fun part is we can talk about them and listen to them all and have a good time, because this is like one of the best parts about being an 80s kid, in my opinion, are all the TV theme songs. Here, we got a little bit of the backstory, what the show's about here in the visuals. We know that Balky's coming to Chicago. We know we're in Chicago. The Jeffersons, that's going to be a tough one because it's half 70s, half 80s. I like this one because you can really, it has a good tune. You can sing to it. I like that a lot. I really prefer shows with lyrics over instrumentals. That's me. I agree. I think this one is what I would consider, okay. It's okay. Yeah. I think I agree with you there. So Perfect Strangers goes into the okay tier. And that's how we do it. Okay. That's good. That's good. Tenacious SLG, for me, one criteria is whether or not I can still sing it from memory. So this one would be bottom tier. All right. I'm not going to give it a bit boring. I'm going to go to okay, because I can personally still sing it. But yeah, I think that's a really excellent criteria. And the other thing is, can we grade just the song, or are we grading the whole intro as a whole? Are we doing the visuals and the story that they're telling on the screen as well? I did put a goal tonight of 10 super chats. If we hit 10 super chats in the next couple of hours, the person with the largest dollar super chat will get to pick a future live stream topic. All right, up next, we are going head of the class. I personally love this one, but I can't decide where I want to put it. So we're going to listen to it and decide. Now, I like this because it has the very, it's a very classical feel to it. We're going to school, very traditional. And then we just go hardcore straight into the 80s synth pop. Here comes the big part. My brother Tyler makes a great point. I remember the music video they made more than the opening theme. Totally. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades video. Good point. Good point. But I still like that. I still like that the intro goes from classic to modern 80s synth pop. All right. Head of the class. I think I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go okay. I'm going to be a little bit more. I guess I'm going to be a little bit more strict about this than I thought. I was originally going to go so good, but I think I'm going to go okay. All right. That was fun. Let's do just the 10 of us. We're sticking with the ABC shows right now. Just the 10 of us. Here we go. Let's get that one up. Now, I like this one. It was done by one of the Righteous Brothers.
Race and I know I can win it, 'cause I'm learning the rules of the game. If I can stay on the ball, take it minute by minute, I just might make the Hall of Fame.
Bill Medley, that's it.
What can I say? I'm doing it the best I can. Leaning on nobody but me. Oh, seeing it from where I stand. Nothing comes easy.
See, this is a good one. This show got such the short end of the stick. It should have been on for like 10 seasons. Oh my gosh, I got some super chats. Gemini Gypsy $1.99. Let's get that goal, guys. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate your support. And make sure that you're controlling all them crazy ones in the chat. Kick them out if you have to. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everyone's welcome. Melissa Bartley, $9.99. Hi, Natalie. I really enjoy your channel. Looking forward to some great theme songs tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. We're going to have a good one. It's going to be a good night. There's so many good shows. They're good themes. Even if the show is bad, some of the worst shows have the best themes. Chow Young Cat, $5. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Thank you very much for the support. I cannot thank you enough. All my super chat money is going into a savings account because I'm trying to buy a new camera or a camera. Oh, we went with okay. Everybody's going okay on this one. I don't know. I might outvote you guys on this one.
Oh, I'm always bringing home second places at the end of every one of my daisies. A house with all of the faces that keeps me doing it the best I can. Yeah, I'm doing it the best I can. I'll keep on doing it the best I can.
I really like that one. I'm going with so good. For me, it's going so good. That's just how I feel. That's where we're at. I know I got a lot of okays in the chat, but for me, just the 10 of us is going to go so good. There we go. That's a B. A little above average. Next up, I'm super excited about this one. Now, there's two versions. We also need to tackle the fact that some shows have more than one theme song, depending on the season. So Growing Pains has two versions. We'll go with the main one, and if you guys really want to hear the second one, we can play the second one as well. And I should also mention, even though he didn't write this one, Alan Thicke wrote a ton of these TV theme songs. We should probably, on the top tier ones, we'll talk about the people that wrote them and performed them. Growing Pains. This is such a good one, guys. Now, actually, I had three different versions. It had the solo version in the first season. It had the duet in like seasons 2 through 6, and then it had the acapella in season 7. So we got three different versions of Growing Pains. We'll go with the one I think that's the most common. That was in the longest. Don't waste another minute on your client. Bring out when you Yeah.
We gotta be the luckiest dreamers who never quit dreaming.
Oh, I could listen to this all day long. Totally. I can't remember what I ate 2 hours ago, but I remember every single word of these themes. Absolutely. Yeah, this is the version with Jennifer Warnes and BJ Thomas. This is the duet. We can listen to all three, believe me. I'm up for all three Growing Pains one. Growing Pains listen.
You and me, we gotta be.
That's right, there was a Dusty Springfield version of That's so good. Let's hear now this one, the acapella version is it's so good.
Show me that smile again. Show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near the end. We're nowhere near. The best is ready to begin. As long as we got each other.
I always thought hold on.
We got.
I always thought this was like the most beautiful picture of Joanna Kearns. I think she looks stunning in this photo. I thought that when I was, in the 80s when this came, or the 90s when this one was. This version was the 90s version. It was season 7. But I always thought she was just gorgeous in this.
Each other. We got the world spinning right in our hands. Baby, you and me. We gotta be the luckiest dreamers who never quit dreaming. As long as we keep on giving, we can take anything that comes our way. Baby, rain or shine, all the time. We got each other, sharing the laughter and love. Sharing the laughter and love.
That was a good one. Do you guys want to hear the Dusty Springfield duet, or are we good? Are we good? You guys hated the acapella version? Oh, blasphemy! I loved it. Loved it. I used it on my video about the episode where the Sandy episode, Matthew Perry episodes, and it was perfect. It was perfect for that video. Yeah, Leo kind of ruined the show. I mean, it had jumped the shark. Once they had the baby and Leo came in, it was like, man, it happens. All right. I say we go off of the one that we know the best, which was the Jennifer Warnes, BJ Thomas version. And because of that, I'm giving it a fantastic A. I love this song. It reminds me of my childhood, and I know every word. Okay. Up next, let's do Amen. This is a good one. Let's bring it up. And let's see. This is the season 3 intro. Church, it really does. This show really puts you into church the moment it starts. And I love it. Praise the Lord. Right? Ooh, we got some trivia. Composed by Andre Crouch and sung by Vanessa Bell Armstrong, both legends in gospel music. Absolutely. My parents had a lot of Andre Crouch cassettes and CDs when I was growing up. Big one. That's a good one. Let's see here. Woo! I'm going fantastic. I'm going A. Right there up next to Growing Pains. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's a B+, but it's an A. So we're gonna bump it up. You know what I'm saying? So good. Okay, let's see. Up next, we're gonna go from like total gospel jumping in the seats to totally mellow. We're gonna do Family Ties next. Totally different style. Family Ties.
For a million years.
Oh, this one might be our first S tier. This one might go to iconic. I gotta be honest.
Breathing on the night we kissed, and I can't remember what I ever did before. What would we do, baby, without us? What would we do?
Yeah, this is Johnny Mathis. Yeah, I think we're going iconic on this one.
Without us, and there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. What would we do, baby?
Here comes the iconic. Oh man, Johnny Mathis and I think was it Denise Williams? Denise Williams. Okay, yes, so good, guys. I think we're going iconic. We're going S tier for Family Ties. Woo! Our first S tier 80s sitcom theme. Oh, yay! We got to do some joins. Yeah, become a. Hey, Brian, got to do some channel members. I'm getting ready to watch Dallas, guys. You're going to want to be a member for that. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I watched the first couple of episodes the other night, and man, does it hold up well. It holds up so well. So definitely become a channel member. S tier, iconic. We got our first one. For those of you that are just joining us, we are doing sitcoms right now. We're going to get through sitcoms, and then we're going to do dramas, and then we're going to do kids shows, cartoons. It could take us 3, 4, 5 nights to do this. We're going to do it on Tuesdays until we're done. So there we go. So right now we are doing sitcoms. Up next, you take the good and you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. Now, of course, we had a bunch of different versions of this song between the few different seasons. I think this was the Gloria Loring sung tune. Let's go with season 3. This one, the season aired 81 to 82.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. There's a time you gotta go and show you grow, and now you know about the facts of life. The facts of life. When the world.
What's the show where the little guy says the plane? That would be Fantasy Island, and I just watched an episode of that last night. It was so fun. It was so good. so good.
Never cease to be living up to your dreams, and suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you. It takes a lot to get them right when you're learning the facts of life.
Oh, I don't know if I want to make this iconic or not. I know every word. I don't know. Ooh, that's a good one. I have to say, as far as Gen Xers go, I think we got to go iconic. I think this is just iconic. Yeah, the later one had a rock more rock vibe to it in the later seasons. But yeah, I think just we all know you take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have. I mean, if everybody knows that, then it's got to be iconic, right? We're going S tier. I'm doing it. Okay, let's see down here. For those of you that can't tell, on the bottom here, I have all the ones that I pulled for our sitcoms. If there's one that's not down here that you want me to rank, just let me know in the chat. Up next, we're going Charles in Charge. We're going syndication. Doesn't have to be network. There's a new boy in the neighborhood. Let's go. Because there was different ones between, because he had a totally different family in the first season. And then it changed to the other family. Let's see here.
New boy in the neighborhood lives downstairs and it's understood. He's there just to take good care of me, like he's one of the family. Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
This is the wrong family. This is the season 1 family. We probably should have gone with the later one.
Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights. And I say, I want Charles in charge of me. Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
I like the rockabilly version better, the one that's better known. Let's find the other one and see how that goes. Yeah, we needed one with Nicole Eggert. Dang it. This is dumb. It's still giving me the same one. This one's so much better than that first one. Yeah, like this is not even close. Now, that one obviously just can't be iconic. We can't go there. However, I think I'm going to go with So Good. I think that's where we're going to go. I think it's better than Okay. I think we're going with So Good. Right next to Just the 10 of Us. There we are. All right. Let's see. Up next, let's do Bosom Buddies. Now, this is going to bring up an issue because some songs or some shows use like actual songs. You know what I'm saying? Like by actual pop artists. We're going to get it when we get into like, you know, China Beach and, you know, Life Goes On and Bosom Buddies. They're actual songs. So I don't know how you rank those with like regular TV theme songs. And let me just say, I'm a massive Billy Joel fan, so this is one of my favorites of his as well.
I don't need you to worry for me because I'm all right.
Oh, now I'm going to go listen to a Billy Joel album.
I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home.
Was this the second one? Or was this the first one? I always thought this was the first one, but maybe it is the second one. A whole song. New member, Gia Johnson. Yay. Thanks for joining. I super appreciate it. We're going to be watching Dallas and we're going to be watching the A-Team. Dallas will be on Thursday nights. The A-Team will be on Sunday nights. I'm going to try to start it this week, but with all my dentist appointments, I might have to push it off till next week.
When we first moved to New York, we had a great apartment.
Oh, they had a different, so they're going to have both of these. Yeah, it's not Billy Joel singing, so we definitely have to take off for that. And it wasn't created for this show, so we have to take off points for that.
That was dirt cheap.
And we found out why it was so cheap.
Our friend Amy said there was a great apartment in her building. Dirt.
I just love it when they give us the whole story, the backstory of what we're going to get into.
Cheap, but it's a hotel for women. Okay, we made one adjustment.
Now these other ladies know us as Buffy and Hildegard.
Buffy and Hildegard. Why did they name themselves that? I don't remember. What horrible, horrible names.
But they also know us as Kip and Henry, Buffy and Hildy's brothers. I am crazy about the blonde.
This experience is going to make a great book.
Oh, yes, that's Tom Hanks. That's where I think most Gen Xers were introduced to Tom Hanks, I believe, on Bosom Buddies. This is one of the earliest shows I remember watching. Oh, what we got here? $2 from Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam fan 91. I'll get it out. Thank you so much. $4.99 from Clay Clouds. Thank you so very much. Praveen, $2.99 super sticker. Praveen. I'll get it right. I promise. I'm really bad with pronunciations. Thank you guys so very much for your channel support. I super appreciate it.
Book.
See, it's all perfectly normal.
I don't think this fits the show at all. Is that Stephanie Mills? Really? Yeah, I think compared to the My Life, I don't know.
But I'm sticking around. I'm sticking around. Trying to shake you.
Yeah, this theme song doesn't fit. So we're going to go off of the first one. We're going to go off of My Life. It wasn't Billy Joel. It wasn't made for the show. So I'm going to go with okay. It would have gotten so good if it would have been sung by Billy Joel or if it would have been made for the show. It would have gotten fantastic if both of those were true. So we're going okay. Put that right there. Chow Young Cat, $5. I'm lost. Find me. Land of the Lost closing theme. When was Land of the Lost on? Was that 80s? I was thinking it was 70s. That's 70s. And with the closing theme for the super chat, I will play it. I will. I was like, you had me think. I was like, wait, wasn't that when I thought that was way earlier. Land of the Lost closing theme.
All around, I can't believe the things I found. Now I need to find my way. I'm lost, find me, living in the land of the Lord. Living in the land of the Lord.
I was going to say, wasn't this a Sid and Marty Krofft show? This is great, though, to take that break because we will be doing a 70s TV theme song live stream because that's the era for me where it really started to get good. There's also, maybe we'll do a 60s and 70s TV theme song night because there were some really good ones back then as well. We're also going to do a 90s one too. This will probably be our Tuesday nights for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we got to do the 70s ones. We will. All right, back to the tier list. So far, we're doing sitcoms. Remember, we're not doing dramas yet. So far on the Iconic S tier, we have Family Ties and Facts of Life. On Fantastic, the A tier, we have Growing Pains and Amen. On the B tier, which is so good, we have Just Attentivist and Charles in Charge. On the OK C tier list, we have Perfect Strangers, Head of the Class, and Bosom Buddies. Nothing that's on the bit boring line just yet. All right. Up next, let's do Mr. Belvedere. $2, wrong decade tax. Thank you, Shell Young Cat. I appreciate that. Hey, it gave me an opportunity to say that we're going to be doing this with all the decades. So this is our Tuesday nights for the next who knows how long. Okay, let's do. What did I just bring up? Mr. Belvedere. Lordy. I'll get there.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kick your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. All hands look out below.
Like a very old timey, like rag. I guess we call it ragtime. Kind of a feel.
Oh, there's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help that we can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We just might live a good life yet.
Dixieland. Okay, yeah, Dixieland would be better. Yeah, because Mr. Belvedere was a character from like a 1940s book series, I think. And so he was an old-timey character, and he's from England. He was British. Oh, let's see. For that one, I'm gonna go okay. I was thinking so good, but I think I'm gonna go okay. We're gonna put Belvedere down here on the okay line. Had some good parts to it. I like the piano part. And there's some good lyrics there. Some fun, catchy lyrics. But yeah, we're gonna go with okay. You're gonna have the doesn't matter what you play for the rest of the live stream for the rest of the day. I will have that darn Facts of Life theme stuck going through my head. You're welcome. Harley Max, $10. When you get to the dramas, do Stuart Copeland's theme tune of the classic The Equalizer. Absolutely. I will add that to it. I need to pull a photo for that one. Good call. I will put that on there. Thank you so much, Harley Max 01. Okay. Up next, let's do Different Strokes. I think that's what we're going to do next. And I don't know, this might be we'll do the longer version from the earlier seasons.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. They not long come to, they got nothing but genes. They got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world.
Woo! Alan Thicke wrote both the Facts of Life and Different Strokes themes. I think he performed this one as well. Yes. Everyone in this cast has passed away except for Todd Bridges, which is like that all hurts my soul.
Different strokes it takes, different different strokes for days, different strokes for the world. Time's got a special kind of soul. I left the
It does have a very 70s vibe in the earlier seasons. I think it did start in like I think 78 or 79, but it ran all the way through 89. So I consider this to be a massive 80s show. Oh, man. Let's see. Where do we want to go on this one? Guys, I think we go iconic S tier. I think we go iconic S tier. I know every word. It's Alan Thicke. It was written for the show. It tells you the story of what's going on in the show. I love it. I think we go S tier on different strokes. Alan Thicke is a god. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is fun. This is fun. It's starting to look so good. The whole chat said iconic. Right on. Good deal. Good deal. I'm glad we're on the same page. Let's see. Up next, we're going to do Silver Spoons. I'm going to go with one of the earlier versions. They did a rock version in the later seasons, but I'm going to go with the earlier ones.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind. Make it a go, making it grow together. We're gonna find our way together.
I think I'm on the line between fantastic and iconic. I think. I think. I can't decide, fantastic or iconic. Let's keep listening.
Feel the time each day to learn all about those things you just can't find. Two silver spoons together, you and I, we're gonna find our way. You and I together, we're gonna find our way. You and I together.
All right. Here's the rock version.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons.
That kind of ruins it for me, to be honest. I don't know. The first one that we heard, I'm going fantastic. Not quite iconic, but it's close. It's close. We're going fantastic. Right up there next to Amen and Growing Pains. Yeah, the synth claps. Didn't mean to ruin your night with the rock version, guys. Yeah, it didn't quite fit. Yeah, Whitney Houston did make an appearance on that show. She sure did. All right. We're going Golden Girls up next. I think we already know where this one's going, but we're going to listen to it anyways. I would just like to say really quick that all these ladies were in their 50s. This is what the 50s looks like in the 80s. We need a new Golden Girls in this day and age with ladies in their 50s, Gen Xers, and doing it our. I need to know what are you supposed to look like in your 50s? You can't look like a 25-year-old, model, but you don't want to look like a grandma either. God, that's what you're prepared to Estelle Getty was actually the youngest of the cast. They made her up and to look like she was in her 80s. I'm not big on reboots and remakes and all that stuff, but I think there is a space for a Gen X Golden Girls. I really do. I think there's a space for that. I think it needs to happen. Guys, we're going iconic S tier on this one. It has to be done. We all know all the words. Yeah. Who would be your Gen X Golden Girls? This is not bad. We got Brooke Shields, Jennifer Aniston, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Jennifer Coolidge. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Man, I don't know. Could you have, I also, and again, because you have older Gen Xers and younger Gen Xers. So like Brooke Shields and Jennifer Aniston would be your older Gen Xers. And then you have your younger ones like Melissa Joan Hart or Sarah Michelle Gellar, you know. We need a casting call. We should have a night of casting Gen X Golden Girls. Alicia Silverstone's another one. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, we got another one. I think I've reached my goal. Coco, $10. I love the theme song from Valerie the Hogan Family, but I love the ones with Valerie Harper doing her morning run. Are you up for playing that one? Why, absolutely, yes, I am. Check it out. I have Valerie right here and ready to go. Let's see here. Let me find it. Because it went from Valerie to Valerie's family to the Hogan family. Oh, here we go. We got all of them. Can I tell you how many photos of Jason Bateman were on my wall in the 80s? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This was Roberta Flack? That makes sense. 80s? Well, first of all, he was on Little House on the Prairie, but he had the bowl cut back then. But then he went to Silver Spoons, and I loved him from then on. Let's see. What do the other ones sound like? It's the same song. It was just a different intro, right? I believe. Yeah, this show had too many titles to get a high rating. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Booger 414. Yeah, It's Your Move was another reason why I loved Jason Bateman. Yep, Teen Wolf 2. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video about this show, like just this show, because the story behind it is so fascinating. Because it went from Valerie to Valerie family to Hogan family, and there's a reason they killed off the mom, they killed off the titular character, but there was a reason behind it. There was like a whole war between what's her name? Valerie, what's her last name? Good Lord. Valerie Harper. There's a big old war between Valerie Harper and NBC. Kind of an interesting story. I was thinking about making a video about it at some point. Yeah, messy contract dispute. Oh, let's see. I put that, I don't know. I'm going to put that at okay. Or should I go still good? I'm going to go okay. I didn't remember all of the words. I remembered some of them. But yeah, we're going to go okay. You'd like to see that video? I might do that. Uh-oh, I made some people mad with my okay. I don't know. I'm going to sit on it. We can make some changes at the end. I'm going to sit at it okay for the moment. Alrighty. So we put that there at okay. And up next, we're going to do, now, A Different World. We're going to do Cosby Show as well, but Cosby had like 17 different themes, and Different World had 2 different themes. We're going to go with the one that was played in the 80s on their first couple of seasons, because I really liked that one. Let's see. A Different World. Yeah, season 1 had the different one. That was my favorite. All right, here we go. This was a good show. I loved this show. Oh, I had 3. Okay, I was thinking I had 2. Well, we'll do this one, and then we'll do the we'll do them all. I love Jasmine Guy so much. I had her cassette. She released an album, and I had it on cassette. I loved that album. Yeah, this slaps. Now let's listen to the next one. Season 2. How You Get Better Than Aretha, right? I still love the first one, though, the first season, but man, the Aretha probably goes better with the show, this version. But, it definitely, things changed from the season 1 to season 2. Obviously, the first season focused on Denise Huxtable, and then she left. And it became kind of a different ensemble piece. But I don't know. Hanging with Mr. Cooper's the 90s. We'll do that on 90s night. Yeah, Marissa Tomei was only in the first season. That's why she wasn't in the second one. Or in the second theme intro. Let's see here. For me, I'm going to say... I'm going to go So Good. So Good. Right there. Next to Charles in Charge and Just the 10 of Us. Let's see here. That's B tier, So Good. Up next, let's do Who's the Boss? Let me ring it up. Oh, come on. There we go. This is the first season. Yeah, no bad ones yet.
There's more to life than what you're living. So take a chance and face the wind. An open road and a road.
This is a pretty good one. Absolutely Mona was the boss. We all know this. You think the later version of the show was better? Okay, we'll do the later version. Sometimes we have to listen to more than one. 3 versions of this, different singers, different styles. Yep, the producer's name was Budweiser. Where do I want to go with that one? But we all remember it. It brings back so much nostalgia, so many memories. So I think we're going to go with So Good.
Together, we'll make it right. With help from our friends, I know we can fly.
Oh, this one's better than I remember.
No place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you love, you don't need to roam. 'Cause there ain't no place like better believe it. There ain't no place like better believe it. 'Cause there ain't no place like, there's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
Woo, that was good. That was so good. Actually, I think I'm going to go Fantastic. I loved it. I loved it. We're going to go Fantastic for 227. We're doing it. There we go. 227 on the Fantastic tier. So far on Iconic, we have, which is S tier, we have Family Ties, Facts of Life, Different Strokes, and The Golden Girls. On the Fantastic A tier, we have Growing Pains, Amen, Silver Spoon, and 227. On the So Good B tier, we have Just the 10 of Us, Charles in Charge, Different World, and Who's the Boss. On the OK C tier, we have Perfect Strangers, Head of the Class, Bosom Buddies, Mr. Belvedere, and Valerie. Nothing on the Bit Boring yet on the F tier. So, there we have it, and there we are. Yeah, we're doing sitcoms right now, and let's see, we've been doing it for an hour. We might get into start the drama, but right now we're doing sitcoms. We have, every Tuesday night we can do this. No, we have not done the Greatest American Hero yet. We haven't done dramas yet. Alrighty, up next, let's do the Cosby Show. You want the Tuxedos intro, Skywalker Davis? All right. Yeah, they changed. I mean, they changed it so much. Let's see. Was that season 6 with the tuxedo intro? I think so. Every season was different, I believe. But I think you're right. I think this was the best one. Yeah, it's sharp. Dukes of Hazzard or Incredible Hulk in the sitcoms list. Why would I have Dukes of Hazzard or Incredible Hulk in the sitcoms list? That's on my drama list. It was so cute. So cute in this show. All right. For those of you that are asking what constitutes a sitcom is a situational comedy. 30 minutes. Usually has the 3-camera the 3-camera setup on stage. That's the 80s on a sound stage. Drama would be the hour-long shows. They're not, they're not the situational comedies, the single camera type stuff. This is season 6 Cosby.
The best elevator music I've ever
heard. Let's see. It changes constantly every season, but let's see. I think I'm gonna go fantastic. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go fantastic. The tuxedo season it was so good, but the tuxedo season knocks it up to fantastic for me. And there you go. Up next, let's do It's a Living. Because life's not a French Riviera, guys. Believe me. All right. Now, I know they had a couple of different openings. We'll go with the first one.
Life's not the French Riviera. Believe me, life's not a charity ball. It isn't all that great big bed of roses. It's not like showbiz, but the main thing I'm supposed to be.
Crystal Bernard was in this show in the later seasons. It had a bunch of different cast changes. It was on a network, and then it was syndicated, and it was off for a few seasons, and then came back. So, but Crystal Bernard was in the later season of this before she was on Wings. That's the way.
The traffic flows.
You guys aren't liking the vocals? Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with oh man. I'm gonna go all right, you guys are gonna I'm gonna go with A Bit Boring. I still remember it. I still kind of like it. But when you're comparing it to everybody else, it's got to go to A Bit Boring. I know. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. All right. Up next, we're going to do Give Me a Break. Now, they had 2 theme songs. I personally like the first one better than the second one, but we're going to listen to them both. But I think the first one might qualify for fantastic here. for A tier. Let's see. Of course, Nell Carter sang that version. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Now let's go to the other one. Oh, whoop. Oh, here we go.
Give me a break, now I know what it takes. I'm putting a new face on the old one, ready for anything. Playing with fate, not a moment too late. Showing the whole world nothing can get me down. Ooh.
You love this version? Yeah.
Give me a break.
They're both good. I mean, they both, depending on because the show changed a lot, because Dolph Sweet died in the middle of it, like season 3 or season 4. So they had to change like the whole thing. Yeah, there was a lot more soul in the first version. I don't know. You totally remember both versions, but never occurred to me there were two. Yep, Laura Jill Miller.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a break.
'Cause I sure need one.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I finally know where I belong.
Give me a break.
Yeah,
Give me a break.
'cause I sure need one.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I finally know where I belong.
Give me a break.
There you go. Yeah, it's those are the two that we remember. Yep, little Joy Lawrence. This is the first time I remember seeing Joy Lawrence. I think we're gonna go So Good on that one. It's definitely better than okay. I'm not quite sure if it goes to fantastic for me. I'm gonna put it at So Good. And again, if we feel like we need to change some things around at the end, we can. All right. Up next, let's do Benson. Let's see. It's coming. I love the opening when he comes in and just picks up the phone and looks at the camera. I'm just letting it play. I hope I don't get in any trouble. Yep, this was a spinoff from Soap. We'll do a 70s stream in the future. I love Soap. All right, there was Benson. I think for Benson, I think I'm gonna go okay. It's a great show. I think it could have deserved a better theme song. It wasn't terrible, but I really would prefer some lyrics. You know, give me a little backstory about what the show's about. Give me a little setup. All right. So yeah, good show, mediocre theme song. Okay. What happened to Hedges? I see what you did there. Um okay. Up next. Now, do you consider Wonder Years to be an 80s show or a 90s show? It ran half in the 80s and half in the 90s. And I also think it was there it didn't even actually have a theme song. It was uh wasn't it wasn't it a Joe Cocker song? What would you do if I sang out of tune? 80s, 80s, 80s. Okay. We'll do that. Okie doke. I was I follow Danica McKellar on X, and she tweeted yesterday that yeah, it was yesterday was the 32nd anniversary of the Wonder Years finale because it ended in 1993, and she shared some photos. Yeah, this is quite the nostalgia. Oh my god. Oh my god, she liked one of your comments. Highlight of your ex experience. I bet. I bet she is so fantastic.
I say I'm gonna get high.
Oh, it's a great song. But obviously, you know, like we do with Bosom Buddies, it wasn't made for the show. Um, mm, mm. Where do I want to put this one? I think I'm going to go So Good. I do. I think I'm going to go So Good. It fits so well to the opening. It would be iconic if it wasn't a song on its own before it was a theme of the show. Yeah. Oh, God. Do I want to go Fantastic or So Good? Oh, I can't decide. I can't decide. I think I'm going to go So Good. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going Fantastic. I'm going Fantastic. I'm doing it. It would be iconic if it would have been originally done for the show. But since it was a previous, you know, rock song, we can't make it iconic, in my opinion. All right. Up next, let's do Mama's Family. I love this show. I mean, what show can you get more than, you know, I mean, you got Vicki Lawrence, you got Betty White, and you've got Carol Burnett. Sweet Jesus. So good. Now we can do season 1. We'll do season 1. You know, that song just doesn't really do it for me. I mean, it brings back memories because of Mama's Family, but you know, I think Mama deserved a better theme. I'm gonna go a bit boring. I hate to say it, because I love me some Mama's Family, but that's where we're gonna go. Okay. Yeah, Reuben Clanahan was on this. Yeah. Good show, not a good theme. Yeah. All right. Up next, we're going to do Night Court. The original, not the reboot, of course. Now, let's see. Do we want to do the first season? We'll do the first season. This was the show that meant it's time to go to bed. So good. For those of you wondering about Mama's Family was originally a sketch on the Carol Burnett show. That was made into a sitcom. Yeah, we already did Golden Girls. We put them on the iconic S tier list. And we might have to go back and have a re-listen to all the ones that make it to the S tier. Just to listen to it again. Oh, guys, watch my most recent video that I posted on Sunday, 1980s shows that your mom watched, or 1980s dramas that your mom watched. Where was I going with this? I lost my train of thought, and I haven't even smoked any weed. Son of a nutcracker. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. I talked about St. Elsewhere and the Tommy Westphall universe theory, and Night Court would be in the Tommy Westphall universe. That's where I was going. Man, I think somebody said it in the comments. I didn't see who did, but because you know this song the second it starts, you know exactly what it is. I think I'm gonna go iconic. I think we're going S tier iconic. Yes, we are. We definitely are. All right. Yep. My Two Dads, Cheers. There's a lot of shows in the Tommy Westphall universe. That might have to be a video I make someday. So good. All right. Up next, we've got Newhart. Let's see. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go before we start, but we're going to give it a chance. Was a Henry Mancini one, wasn't it? Oh, good one. This show is so good. And man, the ending. Talk about iconic ending. Absolutely iconic. I think the theme song, even though it was a Mancini song, I mean, you know, I don't know if it quite matched the level of this show. To this day, anytime anyone in my world mentions anybody named Larry, I always ask if he has a brother Daryl and another brother Daryl. To this day, I can't help myself. Such a great show. Such an iconic ending. Less than spectacular theme song. We're going F. We're going F. We're going F. It's a bit boring. Yeah, it's not Moon River. Oh, man. I can't help myself with what? Okay. Let's see. What else we got down here? Next up, we're doing Kate and Allie. Whoops. So I got Newhart on the F tier, a bit boring. Now we're doing Kate and Allie. All right. Now they had more like they had a very different type of ending or type of intro. So I'm not sure how high this is going to go. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll do the opening and the closing on Kate and Allie.
I don't know what I'm going to get Lynn for a wedding present. Well, what did she get you?
Hold on. I didn't get that at the very beginning. Sorry.
I don't know what I'm going to get Lynn for a wedding present. Well, what did she get you when you married Charles? Ceramic penguin salt and pepper shakers.
Ooh, you're kidding.
No. Her taste in presents is only rivaled by her taste in husbands.
Husbands, plural?
Yeah. For her first wedding, I got her a gorgeous antique silver soup tureen and ladle.
I thought they had a scene in the middle of it and they played out the end. But I could be wrong.
The marriage lasted about a minute and a half.
Oh, poor Lynn.
Yeah. For her second wedding, I got her one of those anniversary clocks, you know, the kind you only wind once a year.
Yeah.
She never got a chance to wind.
I think you ought to get her something perishable, like fruit.
Excellent.
Okay, we'll do the closing credits. Oh. Where'd it go? Hold on. Here's the closing.
Just when you think there's no one around who's caring, along comes a friend who offers a hand in sharing, and things start looking fine. Sometimes tears and sorrow are all the things you've got. Just when you think you're all by yourself, you're not.
I don't know. As a pianist, because I do play piano, I like it. But as an 80s TV theme song, I mean, it kind of fit the vibe of the show. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go a bit boring, but I think I'm going to go okay. I think. Yeah, we're going to go okay on Kate and Allie. I might change my mind. I might knock it into the boring tier later. But right now, we're going okay. Up next is Too Close for Comfort. And while I'm playing that, I'm going to go potty real quick. It's a minute long. Let's see how. Actually, I have the one with all. They have 3 different intros, so I'm going to play this to give myself a little time to go potty. I'll be right back. perfect theme song for Potty Time. Oops, I missed it. There we go. Oh, man. Let's see. Where do I want to put that one? Unfortunately, I think I'm going to go with a bit boring. Especially with these instrumentals, I mean, and almost all of the ones that are in the bit boring are instrumentals. Every one of them except for It's a Living. Songs to drop a deuce to. You guys are terrible. We already did just the 10 of us. It is at the So Good tier. We're almost to the ends of the ones that I have ready for sitcoms. If I've missed any, then we'll have to go back through and add them. Yeah, instrumentals don't go with sitcoms. All right, up next we got Webster. Let's see. There's a bunch of different ones here.
My time just holding the line, never getting caught
up. When Corin Nemec was on the live stream a few weeks ago, he was talking about how he did the last season of Webster, and he was, because these two were married in real life, Alex Karras and Susan, whatever her name is. They were married in real life, and they got divorced in the middle of the show, and apparently it was just like horrible being on the set because they were just like, they hated each other and it was like awful.
Love was never brought up, it's not the thing to do. Ooh, then came you. You made me think without taking a look. Ooh, it was you. Then came you. You made me never thought forever was the best I could do.
Better pause it. Yeah, he was in Blazing Saddles. Alex Karras, he's also a former NFL player.
You. Then came you.
All right, they had different openings, but they kept the same song. It looked like. Let's see. It's a bit generic, a bit cheesy. I'm gonna go okay. It could have been better. It could have been worse. Yeah, it's kind of catchy, but kind of not. All right, up next is Alf, our favorite alien from Melmac. I'm sure we've all heard of the horrible situations that were going on behind the scenes of this show. Yeah, R.I.P. Max Wright. I loved Andrea Elson. I thought she was like the coolest teenage girl. R.I.P. to Benji Gregory, Gen X that we've lost. Makes me sad. The horrible situations, like the actors hated working on this show. It was just a logistics nightmare with the puppetry and all the stuff that they had going on. The actors didn't want to be there anymore. Like after the first season, they just hated it. But there's more to it than that. But they were all ready to go when the show was canceled. I should make a video about it. The drama behind the scenes of Alf. Yeah. Yeah. The holes in the floors with the death traps of the actors. Yeah, the you know, the public got all the attention and accolades, but it's like, didn't you expect that if you're going to be on a show called Alf? Maybe I should do a video on that. Should do a video on the Valerie situation and on Alf. Maybe I'll do a video on like drama behind the scenes, this kind of stuff. I don't think it was a midget in the Alf suit. Wasn't it a puppet? But they had in the long shots. Yes, there was a little person in when they did the long shots, but they also had a puppet of him as well. All right, Alf. I don't know. I'm not going to put it in a bit boring. This will be my first instrumental that's not going to be a bit boring. I'm going to go with okay. All right. Now, I saw somebody mention WKRP in Cincinnati. Now, that was half in the 70s, half in the 80s. Do you consider WKRP to be 70s, or do you consider... Oh, yeah, Night Court was S tier. My bad. Do you guys consider WKRP to be 70s or 80s? Will we allow it to be the 80s? We can do them both. We can put them in the 70s tier list and the 80s tier list. I don't have WKRP set up for the tier list. We might have to wait for that for the 70s. It's a good one, though. Same with One Day at a Time, half 70s, half 80s. I might put those in the 70s. All right, up next, we're going to do Designing Women. Now, obviously, this is Georgia on my mind. Yep, Delta Burke. It's pretty good. This is the later years version of I believe this is from the later years. I was gonna say, did Ray Charles actually do it as one? Did he actually sing it one season? That's from the earlier seasons. Okay. Oh, this one had all three. Hold on. This one was performed by Doc Severinsen. Remember him from The Tonight Show? So let's do the next one, which was... This was season 3. It's a new arrangement. I always loved this show because the writer or the creator, Linda Bloodworth Thomason, is from Poplar Bluff, Missouri, which is like down the road from where I live. And so, and then her character, Charlene, Jean Smart's character, Charlene, was from Poplar Bluff. And so, that I always loved, hearing her stories from Poplar Bluff, because it was just like, oh my God, a Hollywood TV show is talking about, my neck of the woods. I loved it so much. Let's go to the Ray Charles version.
Georgia, oh Georgia, all day through this old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Yes, I'm going to save Quantum Leap for the 90s. It didn't start till late 89. Most of its run was in the 90s. So we'll save that one.
Oh, Georgia, oh, my Georgia, are you in Georgia? No peace I find. This old sweet song.
The blonde chick is Julia Duffy. She was on Newhart. That's the first time I saw her was on Newhart, but then she was also on Designing Women.
Georgia on my mind. I thought that's pretty good.
Ooh. Man, this is going to be a tough one. Yeah, this show had a lot of backstage drama as well because of Delta Burke. Well, not just because of her, but that was a big part of it. Roseanne, I consider Roseanne 90s, even though it started in the late 80s. I think it was 88 that it started, but it went through 97. So I'm going to consider Roseanne to be a 90s show. Ooh. Yeah, the Ray Charles version is fantastic. But since it was only on for one season, did I miss a super chat? Oh, I did. Sorry. Thank you, Jessica. $10. Never had so much fun watching someone make a tier list. Can't wait to get to the cartoons. Those are what I remember the most, being a 1982 Zennial. Right on. Yeah, you guys have to help me with the cartoons, because that's where my TV theme song knowledge kind of goes away. So you have to definitely help me with that one. Thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate it. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3 $10 super chats. So I'm going to have to figure out who I'm going to give the title to pick an upcoming live stream topic. Fraggle Rock is on the list of kids shows. Yeah, the Ray Charles version aired in the 91-92 season. Love Boat can be 70s or 80s because it's half 70s, half 80s. I consider it an 80s show, but I don't know. Let's see. For Designing Women, we're gonna put Designing Women at okay. There's too many different ones, but I would say the Ray Charles version is so good, but it doesn't pull it up. It's not enough to pull it up. And make it a series behind the scenes on. Ooh, Jill, I like the way you think. Behind the scenes. I did one video, which was the heartbreaking behind the scenes stories or tragic stories from TV shows. But that was a video about like people who died or who were murdered or who, like really horrible stuff or, addiction or things like that. I haven't gotten into anything about like production drama and things like that. So yeah, I might have to do that behind the scenes series. I like that idea. Thank you, Jill. Yes. Thank you for the ideas. Okay. The last one I have for the sitcom list. We all know where it's going to go. But we're going to play it anyways. There's no doubt where this one goes. I could play the whole thing without pausing. Man, I want to play the whole thing without stopping. Go back a little bit. Oh, man. Part of me thinks that it should have its own tier at the very top. Like the 80s standard, like All Rise for the 80s national anthem kind of a thing. But obviously that goes iconic S tier. Oh man. No, that wasn't the long version. I know there's a long version to play. But I just don't want to get in trouble. So I just went with the TV version. All right, guys. Here it is. Behold, my 80s TV theme song, or for sitcoms, tier list. All right, on the iconic S tier, we have Family Ties, Facts of Life, Different Strokes, The Golden Girls, Night Court, and Cheers. On the fantastic A list tier, we have Growing Pains, Amen, Silver Spoons, 227, Cosby Show, and The Wonder Years. On So Good, the B tier, we have Just the Ten of Us, Charles in Charge, Different World, Who's the Boss, and Give Me a Break. On the OKC tier, we have Perfect Strangers, Head of the Class, Bosom Buddies, Mr. Belvedere, Valerie, Benson, Kate and Allie, Webster, Alf, and Designing Women. On the a bit boring F tier, we have It's a Living, Mama's Family, Newhart, and Too Close for Comfort. S tier are all NBC shows. All right, Dear John, I do not have that one ready. Let me bring that up. And let me get hold on. I got to bring up the image. It's going to take me a second. Let's go over here. We've got to upload the image. Pictures, screenshots. There it is. All right. Dear John, I consider Life Goes On 90s, but I could be wrong on that one. Whatever we don't do for the 80s, we'll put into the 90s. Let's see.
Last song for John. Since we've sung last song, dear John.
That wasn't terrible, but I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go okay. Oh, I'm running out of room on my okay tier. Gotta make some of these a little bit smaller. I put My Two Dads on the kids show list along with Punky Brewster. Oh man, I've forgotten so many. Okay, let me see. I gotta get up my I gotta bring up the images so I can put them onto the list. So give me just a second, guys. What did I miss? My Sister Sam. Let's see. Gary Shandling Show. This is the theme to Gary Show. Yeah, that probably will be that's going to be a good one. Okay. Okay. Let's pull these up. Upload. All right. My Sister Sam and Gary Shandling. Let's do My Sister Sam first.
Hi, I'm Patty Russell, and this is my sister Sam. I just moved in. We haven't lived together since we were kids. I was raised by our aunt and uncle. Yeah, things sure have changed. I used to dress her. I can't wear this out in public. This makes up for the haircut you gave me when I was 3.
Everything starts like a knock at the door. You don't know what it is, but you know who it's for. That's the way we began, and there's no end inside. Oh, something so good must be right. Be right.
Yep, this is a Kim Carnes song. Yeah, if you guys want to know more about the Rebecca Schaefer situation, I did talk about her in my tragic behind the scenes video. She's on the thumbnail, actually. It's like one of the most heartbreaking songs or heartbreaking stories of TV from my childhood. I'm going to say Full House and Roseanne for the 90s.
Just rooming up for two in a place that I know. Have a city view in the blue sky above. Anywhere is home where there's someone there to share it. There's room enough for two in the night.
Oh, I think for that one, I think I'm going So Good. I think I am. I'm going So Good. It's not quite fantastic or iconic, but it's definitely a good one. So good. So good. All right. Up next, we've got Gary Shandling Show. All right. This is going to be a fun one.
But I really can't stay. I'm actually off to the post office to pick up a package. I think it's another book for my book club. And that's right, I read. What, is that so startling? I happen to think there's a lot more to life than just watching television. You can read about it, too. Did you know that? That's why I belong to the television biography book of the...
This was one of those shows that I did not watch when I was younger in the 80s when it was on. This might be our first cable show. Yeah. But I definitely watched it later on, and it was, yeah, so good.
Month Club. The TV BBO TMC. I'm sure you've heard of it. And let's take a look.
This is the theme to Gary Show. The theme to Gary Show. Gary called me up and asked if I would write his theme song. I'm almost halfway finished. How do you...
Wasn't this on cable? It was on Fox? I was thinking it was on HBO. Why was I thinking it was on HBO? Wow. What's this? I thought it was his 80s. Hold on. Yeah, 1986, 4 seasons. So it was 80s. But it was... Hold on. It aired on Showtime. Y'all are lying to me. Yeah. I mean, according to the wonderful people at Wikipedia, it was on Showtime from September of 86 to May of 1990. Yeah, and that was its entire run. Oh, it ended up on Fox? All right. Yeah, I thought Larry Sanders was HBO. Okay. Yeah, Tracy Ullman's show was on Fox because that created The Simpsons. But yeah, this was Showtime. I don't trust Wikipedia either, but yeah. Larry Sanders was HBO. I tend to get those confused as far as where they were and when they were on.
You like it so far? How do you like the theme to Gary Show? This is the theme to Gary Show, the opening theme to Gary Show. This is the music that you hear as you watch the credits. We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. Then we'll watch this Gary Shandling Show. This was the theme to Gary Shandling Show.
This is,
All right. Let's ask the AI what they say about where this show aired. Did Gary Shandling Show ever air on Fox? All right. Well, we're going to start a war here in the chat. According to Google and Wikipedia and ChatGPT, which I know doesn't mean anything, but it's Gary Shandling's show only aired on Showtime, and the Larry Sanders Show only aired on HBO. Neither one of them ever aired on Fox Network. Now, if it was syndicated, maybe it played on your Fox affiliate, right? They had to make it lighter to accommodate Fox. That's crazy. Why does everything keep saying that it wasn't on Fox, but everybody here's saying it's on Fox? Now I'm going to have to dive into this and find out what happened. They had to make it lighter to accommodate Fox. Yeah, I don't ever remember it being on Fox. To me, it sounds like something that was syndicated and played on a Fox affiliate. But here on the Amazon, in the description of the DVD box set, it says broadcast on Showtime to critical acclaim and later on Fox to abysmal ratings. All right. Let's put that one as so good. This is a theme to Gary's show. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's move on. All right. Double Trouble had 2 theme songs. Here we got both versions here.
Joy keeps jumping, trouble's always coming to. Let's go, we got some great dreams, and you can keep on.
Oh, I forgot Patricia Richardson was in this in the early days. Yep, these are the twin sisters of Katie Seagal.
There ain't no way we can lose. Life gets so much better.
Yeah, Google is just agreeing with itself on the same. Yeah, I know. We'll move on though. All right, that was the first version of Double Trouble. Let's do the second one. The theme songs are all starting to blend together. We need a palate cleanser. A pepper shaker with coffee beans. Those were okay. I mean, kind of a bit boring, though. I think I'm going to go a bit boring on Double Trouble. Yes, Charles in Charge made the list as so good on B tier. Ghost of Freddie Mercury's Immune System, $4.99. Perfect Strangers. Well, you aren't here. We did that one that was our very first show. We put it at the OK C-list level. But since you have a super chat and you didn't get to hear it, we're going to play it again. It's been a couple hours since I played it. That's because of the super chat. I will honor the super chats. You know. Yeah, Family Ties went iconic. Hill Street Blues is on the drama list. It's not a sitcom. Family Ties is iconic. Both of those got iconic ones. We'll go back over the we'll go back over the list here in a second. Perfect Strangers. Thank you so much. Super appreciate the super chat. All right, so this is where we're gonna stop on sitcoms for now. Now, next Tuesday when we come back, if we miss some things, we can go back and add them. So we're gonna go over this list one more time, and then we're going to start the drama list. And then we'll continue the drama list next week. All right. So this is where I have it at this moment. A bit boring. We'll start there. F tier, bottom tier. It's a Living, Mama's Family, Newhart, Too Close for Comfort, and Double Trouble. We need to order the top tier. Okay. I hear you, Bok Bok Baka. Okay, C tier list. Perfect Strangers, Head of the Class, Bosom Buddies, Mr. Belvedere, Valerie, Benson, Kate and Allie, Webster, Alf, Designing Women, and Dear John. So good. B tier, we have, Just the 10 of Us, Charles in Charge, Different World, Who's the Boss, Give Me a Break, My Sister Sam, and It's Gary Shandling Show. On Fantastic, A tier list, we have Growing Pains, Amen, Silver Spoons, 227, The Cosby Show, and The Wonder Years. And finally, on the iconic S tier level, we have Family Ties, Facts of Life, Different Strokes, The Golden Girls, Night Court, and Cheers. All right, now let's go ahead and rank the iconic S tier list from best. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 of them. I'm going to go for number 6 on the iconic list. I'm going to go, let's see. I'm going to move them around here. Number 6, I'm going to go Facts of Life. Number 5, I'm going to go Family Ties. Number 4, I'm going to go Golden Girls. Number 3, I'm going to go Different Strokes. Number 2, I'm going to go Night Court. And number 1, I'm going to go Cheers. I thought Taxi was 70s. Hold on. Because I don't want to forget Taxi if it was considered 80s. It ran from 1978 to 1983. Oh, that's a straddle. That is a straddle. Do we want to do Taxi now, or do we want to put Taxi? Yeah, Taxi's in controversy. Do we want to go Taxi now, or do we want to wait? Do we want to go Taxi 70s? Woo, a cusp series. Yeah, it's like right there with WKRP in Cincinnati and One Day at a Time. Like it's a cusp. They're cuspers. The vibe is 70s. Yeah, I say we go 70s on that one. Okay, all right. So here is the list. I will post this list on my community page after we're done, so you can all see where everything landed. Soap was 70s, I believe. Okay. All right. So we all happy with how I ranked the iconic? Number 1, Cheers. Number 2, Night Court. Number 3, Different Strokes. Number 4, Golden Girls. Number 5, Family Ties. And number 6, Facts of Life. Okay. Say straddle again. Oh no. Okay. No, that's kids' cartoons. 80s TV theme song dramas. You think Golden Girls is better than Cheers? Charles, we're going to have to agree to disagree on that. I think Cheers is like the best sitcom theme song of the 80s. Facts of Life should be higher than Family Ties. You know, you're not. That's a tough one. It could go either way. Okay, I'll give it to you. Facts of Life goes to the 5 spot, and Family Ties goes to the 6 spot. Okay. Yeah. All the iconic ones are so close. Okie dokie. Up next, drama. And we're going to... I have one that's a cusper, a straddle, if you will, from the 70s to the 80s. But I'm playing it because I have it on here, and it's one of my favorites. But it can go 70s or 80s. No, we haven't done 80s cartoons. That's going to be last. That's next week. Now, technically, this show came out the month I was born. This TV show it came out literally like the day before I was born. So that was 77, but it went to 83. So, I'm absolutely breaking the rule I just made for the 70s, 80s cuspers. Here we go. Okay, I'm a rule breaker. I'm a rebel, Dottie, a loner. I know it's same as Taxi, but I didn't have Taxi ready for tonight. But I had this one ready for tonight because this is like one of my all-time favorite shows. We're going to do it both weeks, both 70s and here. No, we're not getting to cartoons tonight. This is going to be like a 3 or 4 week series to get through all this stuff, guys. Nate Knox caught it. Yep. I'm a rebel, Dottie, a loner. I've seen things you wouldn't understand. Things you couldn't understand. Things you shouldn't understand. All right. This is one of the few that have 2 completely different songs for their opening and for their closing, and they are both absolutely incredible. Hold on. I want to show the actual from an episode. Good night, Gemini Gypsy. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for keeping the chat under control. Yeah, we're starting out S tier. You are correct. All right. We're going up to iconic. Both the opening and the closing. Iconic. That's what we're doing. I put him up there at the top. Oh, man. Such a good one. Sorry it's so quiet. It's just a very, very soft song. Yep. All right, I play the piano, and I'm a singer. Never learned to play any other instruments except for the recorder when I was in 4th grade. You guys ever learned to play the recorder? Was that like a thing everywhere? All right, guys, we'll start with we'll do a few more iconic ones. I think watch every one of them be on the iconic level. I mean, they're all so damn good. So damn good. We're going iconic again. And we're going to sing. Okay, everybody, get ready to sing together. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to feel the flutophone. All right. Recorder. Yay! All right. Let's all sing this together. I'm going to be able to feel it through the chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang it. We played the Believe It or Not, George Isn't at Home the other night. We can play it again. Which movie is where Hulk falls off the helicopter and dies? That's The Death of the Incredible Hulk. That was the last movie that they did in 1991, I believe it was. Whew. Oh, this isn't a sitcom. It was a 60-minute drama comedy. Sitcoms are 30 minutes. Yeah, we can probably do a whole night at Pete Carpenter and Mike Post. This is true. This is going iconic for me, guys. The theme was even better than the show itself. Let's see. Okay, we're at 9:30. We're gonna do 4 more titles, and then we'll be done for the night. And then we'll pick it up next Tuesday and continue this list. I'll find some more stuff to put on here too. Oh, by the way, all of the Incredible Hulk movies are, if you're in America, they're all free here on YouTube. At least they were last month. I don't know if they changed it this month, but you can find all of the Incredible Hulk movies, the TV movies that Bill Bixby did in the 80s and the early 90s. They were all free on YouTube last month. Okay. Up next. Will you all please rise for the 80s national anthem? At least that's what we always called it in my house. And get to see my video that I put out on Sunday. This was the #1 show on the list. The list was the best dramas that your mom watched in the 80s. And my mom loved Magnum. Loved her some Tom Selleck. She made the list, and so obviously it was #1. Eyebrow raise. How do you submit a request? You can just put it here in the chat. If you wanted to take, if you wanted to move to the top of the list, then you got to do super chat or become a member. They get high top priority. Well, Magnum, iconic. That's where he's going. Look at this. We started off with 3 iconic theme songs. Then we're going to have to rank them. That's going to be the hardest part. Quantum Leap is 90s. Yeah, the season 1 theme of Magnum is completely different. I played Perfect Strangers twice already. Okay, up next, we will do Miami Vice, which I believe charted. Yawn Hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it every few seconds. Ooh, amazing stories. $10 from Straw Dog 78. Thank you so much. That's a good one. I did not have that one on my list, but I will put it on there now. We'll do that one tonight before I end the stream. Let me get it up here so I can get it on the list. Boop, boop. All right, back to Miami Vice. There's like a 3.5-minute version of it that played on the radio. But we're not gonna do the 3.5-minute version. We're just doing the short 55-second version. Another iconic one, guys. This whole iconic tier is gonna be filled before this night's over. I know I said only do 4 more, but I'm on a roll, so we're gonna do more. I'm gonna do Dallas next. For those of you that don't know, if you become a channel member on the I've got 5 on it level, I'm gonna start doing a Watch With Me series, and I'm starting with Dallas and the A-Team. Dallas is gonna be on Thursday nights. The A-Team is gonna be Sunday nights. I'm gonna do 2 episodes a week on each show, and I'll give you more details about it when it happens. Because of my dental work that I'm getting done this week, I might have to push it off till next week, but I'm going to try to start this week. I'm going to do my best. We'll see what happens, but I will keep you up to date on my community page on my channel. Now, for Dallas, we're going to do the original 1978 disco version because that's my favorite. Here we go. Will munchies be provided during the live stream? I wish I could provide them through the screen. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Oh, man. Make sure I got everybody here. Yeah, it has a very disco feel in the background. Did you not hear it? Come on. Here, I'm going to start all over. Listen for the disco. Gosh, I'm so excited to watch this, you guys. I watched the first couple of episodes the other night because it started out as a miniseries, a 5-episode miniseries. It's so good. It holds up so well. Like, I can't even tell you. It's so good. And I never watched it growing up. Like, my parents watched it, but it came out when I was a year old, right? So I was so little when it was on the air originally, and I was aware of it. I heard about Who Shot JR and all that stuff, but I never actually sat and watched it from beginning to end. And so that's what I'm doing for this Watch With Me members watch. So, and then I'm going to do where we're going to sit and watch them all together live, and I'll be in the chat to talk with you guys, and then like a couple of weeks later I'll make a YouTube edited version so you guys can watch with me and edit it, kind of like what reactors do. If you watch any React channels, they'll do a full-length version and then they'll do a YouTube edited version. So that's what I'm going to do with Dallas, and starting with Dallas and the A-Team. So if you have a member, it's only $5 a month, and it'll be super fun. We'll be able to watch TV together a couple nights a week like back in the day. This is another show that had drama behind the scenes between Barbara Bel Geddes and Donna Reed. Like, I don't know what happened, but somehow Barbara Bel Geddes played Miss Ellie. She left the show for some reason, and then Donna Reed took over, and then they tried to bring Barbara Bel Geddes back, and it was like all this big drama, like in the news, like in the press, like not just behind the scenes, but they played it out in the press. And so that'd be another good one for behind the scenes drama. Yeah. That's what it was. Barbara Bel Geddes got sick. I think she had a heart attack or had heart surgery or something along those lines. And so Donna Reed came in and took over. And then Barbara Bel Geddes wanted to come back. And it was a whole drama. Yes, friends. Another S tier. Iconic. Look at this. We're never going to have anything on the other tiers. Oh, my Lanta. All right. Okay. 3 more. We'll do 3 more tonight, and then I've got to wrap this up. Next up, we're doing chips. Even though it's a straddler, it is a customer. It's part 70s, part 80s. But I love it, so we're doing it. Can I do a series on 80s movies of the week, like Sunday night movies? I've had this video in the works for a long time. I was going to do one like I did for the miniseries. I did 2 80s miniseries videos, and I was going to do movies of the week as well. So it's on my agenda. Really? This is where the band 7 Mary 3 got its name? I get that makes sense. That makes sense. The disco version, S tier, the slower version, B tier. Agreed. Yes, that's Chris Pine's dad. Chris Pine's dad played the sergeant or the guy in charge or whatever. That was a good one. Average Joe, I talk about Misfits of Science in my very first video. You don't remember this TV show unless you're Gen X. I have a playlist on my channel, and that one I believe is on the list that has Vicky the robot from Small Wonder on the thumbnail. Now, for those of you asking about Out of This World and Small Wonder, I put those on the kids show list with the cartoons, along with Punky Brewster and My Two Dads. So yeah. Saturday morning cartoons or on Saturdays. If I got up before noon, I'm such a night owl. Like I'm usually up I usually get up around 10 a.m. and I'm up till like 2 or 3 a.m. I can try. We'll see. I got in so much trouble when we did the cartoon night on the live stream that it makes me nervous to do anything in cartoons. Because they literally kicked me off the live stream because I was playing I don't want to say it out loud. The Thunder and the Kitties. That's that one. I got kicked off the live stream. But I'm not opposed to this. And Amazing World of Disney on Sunday nights. Again, you have to remember what we all have access to watch. And again, I'm not streaming them. Y'all have to have your own copy of stuff. And then we just watch it together. But I can't actually stream it on YouTube. Yeah, Kid Video is on there. Kid Video is on my list. I love that. Love that one. Oh, and I got to do Amazing Stories. Crap. Okay, we already did Chips. Chips is iconic. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Amazing Stories. Let's do that one. Still do love anthology series. I love Twilight Zone, Amazing Stories, Black Mirror. Give me a good anthology series any day of the week. Ooh, this is better than I remember, this opening. This is good. Oh no. You're mad about a copyright warning for the song that happened to be playing when I made my Tempo Quesadilla video? Well, it doesn't matter if it's playing in the background. If you're at a restaurant or a store and you're streaming and a song comes on, they will claim it all. Now you can go in and erase it, but yeah, they'll get you. They'll get you for all kinds of them, all kinds of stuff. Got to be careful. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I'm going to put that one at So Good. There we go. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I hadn't heard that opening in probably 40 years, so that's pretty exciting. It's been a minute since I heard that one. All right. 2 more. Yeah, it does sound like it could have been written by John Williams. And it had a very Indiana Jones vibe to it. Or John Williams vibe, period. Now, I know we didn't get through everybody's songs and what they wanted to hear. We're just now starting on dramas. We can go back next week and pick up some sitcoms that we missed. And we can go back and like anything that we missed, we'll have a catch-up night as well. But we did the sitcom list. You can go back and watch it on the replay. I'm going to post it on my community page. On the dramas, we're going to do 2 more. We're going to do one that I still have on my playlist that I listen to regularly. It's so good. And we're going to do one that was the signal that it was time for me to go to bed in 1982. So first, we are going to do the one that is still on my YouTube playlist and I jam out to all the time because it's so damn good. Not the season 1 theme, but the season 2 and beyond theme. This is Simon and Simon. Oh, so good. So good. We're going to break it down here and really get to it. You guys ready to jam out? Because I am. I did not put this on my mom's show video because my mom didn't watch it. She was just not a Simon and Simon person. She was a Magnum person. But I put Simon and Simon on one of my videos. You don't remember this show unless you're Gen X because I love Simon and Simon. Haven't done Fall Guy next. Fall Guy will be next week. We will continue this next week. Yep. And I even put this in the video. Cartman saying, so as you can see, Simon and Simon are not brothers in real life, only on television. We are going to keep going next week. So even though I know we haven't gotten everything yet, it's going to take a while. I appreciate you guys watching and all your support. Simon and Simon's going to iconic for me. Because I love it so much. All right. We are ending the night tonight with the song that meant I had to go to bed when I was 5 years old. Now, on Friday night, I have a guest that's going to be here. We're going to be talking about the TV show Fight Back, and that's incredible, and Ripley's Believe It or Not, and that kind of stuff. All of the reality shows from the 80s. That's Friday night with a guest from Fight Back from the Horowitz family, or their historian or whatever. So be here 7:00 on Friday night for that. Next Tuesday night, we will continue this stream and continue this list. And we will continue this list every Tuesday until we get it completely done. All right. With all that being said, this is the one. You want to hear the 3-minute version? Okay. I'll do the 3-minute version. This was the theme that meant yeah, this also charted. It was a big top 40 hit. Yeah, the cold open was quite long. But that's when I knew it was about, yeah, running to get my toothbrush. By the time the song started playing, it was time to go. Me too. It's so good. Oh, I should have my mom play this on the piano recorder doing it. My mom's like a insanely good pianist. She's amazing. I have a feeling I'm going to have to cut this one out of the replay. But that's okay. We can enjoy it now. Out of This World will be on the kids cartoons tier list, which will probably be next week, maybe in a couple of weeks. We're just gonna keep going every Tuesday night until we get them all done. Whoop. I think my parents would have minded me practicing this song on a daily basis. Probably not. Last night. We've been doing this for 3 hours. We have not even really scratched the surface of all of the great theme songs. We still have so many more to do. So visit me next week on Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central, and we'll keep this list going. Don't yes. Don't forget Friday night is our Fight Back and 80s reality TV night with a special guest. And Dallas and A-Team rewatches are starting for members in the coming week. I will keep you all posted on my community page. That is it for me tonight. Y'all be careful out there. And I'll see you next Friday. in a couple days. I'll see you on Friday. Okay, bye.